Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Fridays. We are going to continue endgame content because we finished 7.1, I believe, last week. So we can get back to doing what's the most important thing, which is, was it last week or did we finish it the week? I don't remember. We finished it. And we're going to work on getting the weekly currency cap when the game is end. That's right. Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. You're Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome? That's right. So, we're going to work on getting the weekly cap done, of course. And, let's see. What else are we going to do? That's pretty much the goal. Because we need to, and like I said, we're gonna hit 2,000 tomestones of heliometry, and then we'll spend it on gear and stuff. Now, what was it that we could do to get gear? Oh, right, the current dungeon gives us some gear, but I was not getting, for whatever reason, my chest piece would not drop. I got the hat, I got the hands, I got the legs, but no chest, no feet. Which is like, it drove me insane. And I still haven't gotten them. But let's do our dailies. Let's run through the duty finder. Good evening, Matthew. How are you, sir? I just picked up my coffee. People are going great. Like, that was quick. We got 2 summoners in here. Let's see who the best one is. I don't even know what gear he has, so I have no idea. He's gonna beat me. He's got level 100 gear. He's capped off. See, he's already second. He just cast his first summon. And I've been casting one more than him, and I'm still last place. So that'll give you some idea as to how much more powerful he really is. How did he change his pet into Ifrit? How does he do that? I was wondering how people did that. Oh, I whiffed it. It finished. Oh, wait. No sense in wasting Ifrit. Or Ifrit. May have a higher level, but you win with style points. I think even my style, I mean, you know, once I get the gear that I want, if, you know, it looks like it's going to look good, so I might keep it that way. But if nothing else, I do have a few glamours that I'd like to affix. See, he instantly got ahead of me in damage there. He's good. He's good. I need to figure out how to change Carbuncle to something else. I've always wanted to, like, travel around with a different summon at my side. I hate this. I hate this one. I hate this one. Hopefully me and this other summoner can just melt him. We won't have to deal with it more than once. Alright, I'm gonna... Hell no. Hell no. That's the first time I think I went through that unscathed right there. I think that's the first time. Oh, crap. Not this. Shoo. Dude, luck of the draw. Seriously. That was just about as lucky as I could get. I hate these little... Oh my god, I didn't know I could actually avoid that. Up. Oh no! Oh my god. Holy crap. I just barely avoided him. Alright, we'll go here. Don't you touch me. Oh, lovely. Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. Ow. Wait. I didn't get hurt by that. What? Don't you touch me. Holy crap. Oh, ow, ow. I figured the healer was gonna res the tank. That was come on. He's almost done. Oh, I ran right into that. Holy crap. Huh. Blast him! I didn't... Yeah, see, that's why I turned down the effects, because it's not good to have them up, unfortunately. Because then you can't see anything. It's pretty. It's really pretty to look at, but you can't see anything. I got grabbed at the last one. I almost fully avoided every single round of that. That's the best I've ever done. I hate this one, though. I truly hate this dungeon. That first boss, at least. At the very least. We're all sorry that that fight exists. Guys, like, it was kind of fun. It's a lot to worry about, and it's not really, that doesn't make, being pinned down like that doesn't really make for a very enjoyable fight to me. I don't particularly like it. Because it's too easy to get caught. If you're not paying attention, you'll get caught, and it sucks. It sucks massive balls. This guy's not too bad, but it's still quite a bit of things you have to pay attention to. That one right there. I can't remember. I wasn't paying attention. Ah, you bitch. Okay, it's that one and that one. It's the opposite ends. Which I think means they'll end up on opposite sides. I don't know. No, that's not true. Okay, it's definitely that one. Oh. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. No! I'm so dead. I'm not dead. Holy crap. I was not paying attention there. I tried to. I got quite a bit confused there. I'm gonna follow this one. Right here. All right. Yeah. And then we got the creepy dollies. Boop. All right, these two little whores. They constantly bashing their skulls on the ground. Doing this crap. Whores. Dum, dum. This one you can definitely get smacked. I stepped on it. Crap. I forgot what I was doing. Against spirits. Oh, nope. Oh! I was almost wrong about that. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Awesome. I didn't even see those guys. I didn't even see what was going on. I got so fucking worried about everything else. Alright. Healer's top notch. Boosh. There we go. Oh my god, that was terrible. Definitely give it to the healer. He was really good. Okay, so that doesn't give me any heliometry. This one does. I wonder why this one doesn't. It's very odd. I would do this just for the gill, but that's about it. Got 14 minutes. Potentially. Wait, what do I have this on? Yeah. I mean, there's not much of a difference there. Not gonna be looking there. Works out for me. I have a guy in my crew called Careless Whisper. That's hilarious. Ow. I don't know how I'm supposed to balance this. Dun, 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 dun. See, I already, like, I remember what I did here. I increased these two so we could have I increased those two so we could have better, was it magic and technical skills or something like that? Or health and technical, or whatever. I guess screw it, just send them on a mission and hope that they can do it. I want at least 2 attributes to be maxed. Or above. You see what I'm talking? Like, how can we not do a level 20? These guys are definitely not up to the 10. But basically, I would need, like, a full group of tanks. That's what it seems like. This needs tanks to go in. Can I shoot? Can I choose a group? Why can't there? What the fuck, dude? Jeez. So as of right now, current attributes are 60, 100, and 120. So in order to... There's more technical side of things. So we go here. Right? Yeah, okay, so that increases that. We would need another level 100 in that category, which is right here. And then we go... Whoa, look at that. Boom. And then we can just do... So, I can't just keep sending the same group. I have to actually, like... I have to actually kind of, like, customize each mission. I see. I thought I could just keep the same groups. That'd be nice. Okay, so we need a lot of strength on this one. So be these... Well, I mean, she's only level 18, so that's not really great. And we need a lot of health, too. It's just not... There's not enough damage. Like, look at that. These two, seriously, have a lot of, like, technical skill. I think until I get these guys up, I'm not going to be able to really do a mission, so to speak. I could send them on one, but it ain't going to be pretty. I mean, these guys are above level 30. You'd think that maybe they'd be able to do it, but yeah, they can't. Alright, so what's... Oh, I can just hit triangle. I'm an idiot. Alright, let's put him on the 25 one. 18 hours. And then we'll train the other group. Comprehensive training course. This will kind of get them a little more even. Well, no, it won't. Because that 120 goes down to 80. This will just work on their leveling, I guess. Put them through a comprehensive training course. You can only do that 3 times a day. So I'm number 13 in the list. I'm going to go grab another cup of coffee. Be right back. All right. Oh. Okay. So, I don't suppose... I'm sure the hunt board is probably just XP and gil. Yeah. And allied seals. All right, let's take a look at our journal, because we got, you know, a bunch of stuff in here. Oh, man, it is cold. One fell swoop. Bah. Speak with Kate Sith, right. Still haven't finished that one. I have a lot of quests that are just like turn this in, or, you know, still doing dungeons and raids from back in the day, especially these extreme ones. Like, good lord, I don't know how we're gonna do those, given the fact that, you know, I go in and I mean, we tried this and yeah, people just kept dying. I don't know what it was, but I think I only died once, but after like the first time I got the pattern, and it's just like everybody else, the same people kept dying, and I'm like, how do you not get the fight by now? I've literally never seen this. I saw it once and now I've got it. That doesn't happen all the time, but you know, it's not that hard. The difficulty lies within the you know, the shit that he does. It's in his, it's in the pattern of his attacks. That's the difficulty. You know, it's not, he's gonna hit you hard no matter which difficulty you've got him on. It's just the pattern of his attacks. That's what you gotta understand. And it's just like, it's not that hard. It really isn't. I tell you what, it doesn't look like it's running at 120. I don't know, maybe I'm used to 120 that it just looks that way. Oh, well, there is this, too. I turned that back on. I don't know why I did that. I have no idea why I did that. Other people's physics don't need to be on. Let's, Actually, yeah, it doesn't actually work here. I forgot. This game doesn't actually change anything internally. You have to have the right screen for it, which, you know, we're back to 1080p, so it's not going to do anything. Unlike something like First Ascendant, which will change internal screen resolution, or internal resolution, I should say. Yeah, this, my monitor's in 120 hertz mode, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just used to it. I'm used to 120 now, and so it's just like it doesn't look any different. But if I could choose a frame rate, which you can't, the only frame rate you can choose is 30 and 120 or 60. That is it. You can limit the frame rate to 30, but that's it. All right. Level 96 one. That guy's enthusiastic. Are we... Come on. Are we just not... Yeah, go forward. Let's go. There we go. I wanted everybody together. By the way, I know I'm keeping you guys in stitches. Yes, tonight's bowling was much better than last week's. Last week's was abomination. First game tonight was not that good, though. I got a 158. But second and third game, second game was 224, third game was 215. So I had a 600 series, and I made up for it in the second and third game, so I'm really happy about that. I did not actually end up using my wrist guard tonight. I wanted to just go bare hands, you know. I wanted to be able to feel the ball and understand what the hell I was doing with it. And that worked. It totally worked. The wrist guard helped keep my wrist strong and straight, but that might have been also a detriment to being able to be consistent. So, and, you know, get more consistent rotations. So, it worked. I'm really happy with how tonight's games went. So we did it. Now I just need to make it so that the first game is as good as the second and third game, because usually that's how it goes. Second and third games I've been warmed up, you know, so they end up being better. Not all the time. There have been some weeks where it's like really bad, but first game is always just a struggle for some reason. You know, it's like I do have the warm-up time prior to the game starting. They give us, what was it, eight minutes to practice, get ourselves warmed up, and then we go right into the first game. But I argue it definitely takes at least one entire game for me to get warmed up, not 8 minutes. This guy's pretty easy. If I'm not mistaken, this dungeon's not terrible. I don't remember what this does. I never actually understood this thing. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, that's that one. But I think there's another one. I never understood it. Oh, yeah, the bubbles. Ah, yes. Gotta look for that opening. Ooh, I'm right on the edge. Oh, Jesus, Kobe's bubbles. Oh, right. Trying to like move in small increments so that way I don't run behind my own tank, but unfortunately I couldn't avoid it. We kind of moved towards each other there. It's weird how I have so much AoE when we face, you know, other groups. Oh, I forgot that's already put in. I'm an idiot, dude. I changed that macro. Completely forgot. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh well. I lose my train of thought when I'm trying to concentrate. Oh, I was trying to, you know, avoid moving into my tank and avoid sending out bubbles to my other teammates, but I mean that's the point of it. It's supposed to be difficult. You just have to avoid everything as you can. It just sucks too because he does the bubbles more than the water jet, and I don't know why. All right, I don't need any of this. You know, the water jet's obviously easy, but he only does it once at the beginning, and then it's just bubbles from then on, which I've noticed. You know, it's kind of just... They really like the bubbles. Oh. I'd have to actually turn off 120 hertz at the system level in order to actually see this game at 60 hertz. To see if I actually... I mean, obviously, I'll be able to tell a difference, but because I've been playing there's a few games I've been playing at 120. Well, I mean, there's this, and then First Ascendant plays at 120. I'm kind of getting used to it, it looks like. My brain's kind of adjusting to it, and now I can't even remember what 60 looks like. I'll obviously, you know, when I play a game at 60, I'll notice, but... as of right now... I'm assuming it's running at... Well, no, it should be running at 120 right now. I honestly couldn't tell you. I'd be able to tell you if I was still on my 4K screen, but I went over all that, I think on Tuesday, Yeah. I'm over, you know, I don't like how far away we've gotten from, whatever. How far away we've gotten from, you know, the early days of 4K when, yeah, it was a new tech and it was yet to become standard or a standard. But when developers had the chance to actually upgrade the resolution, they really did it a lot better, in my opinion. It's all prior to temporal anti-aliasing methods and upscaling methods and stuff like that. It was just pure raw horsepower that they were trying to push out and get the pixels they needed. There were other techniques like checkerboard rendering, which Sony predominantly used, and I wish they would have stuck with it because it just, I don't know, it just looked better. Whereas modern upscaling techniques just look like ass. And the 4K TV made it very clear that they look like ass. And it sucks because it's just like, whatever happened to just trying to push native resolution, you know? Stop trying to make your game look as realistic as possible, or you know, don't try and think that you can just brute force it. Just be smart about your art, about, you know, the distribution of geometry and, you know, task loads and whatever you want to call them. Like, just be smart about distribution of computation. Distribute the workload, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And you know, things will come out looking good. I mean, again, I keep bringing it up, but Uncharted 4 looks phenomenal, and they got that running on a PS4. They obviously did something right. It's one of the best looking games still to this day. And they didn't have, I don't even know if they had temporal anti-aliasing solutions at that time. They might have, and maybe they just did it better than most, but I don't recall. They had checkerboard rendering. That's probably what they used because it was PS4, so and that's predominantly what they used on that platform. So I missed when things were just native resolution and they made them look good. Like, I didn't see ghosting. Ghosting wasn't always an issue. I barely saw dithering around characters and all that crap. None of that was even a thing. Now it's everywhere. Because developers like to take shortcuts, and it's wrong. Put some effort into your work. But hey, that's just me. I miss the days when we were just working with raw pixels. What can I say? You know, like I said, I spoke at length about it. It was just, it's ridiculous that we can't, even modern graphics cards, the 4090, if you want to push, and this is going to be including ray tracing, of course. If you want to push a game up to the highest level of graphics that you can, including ray tracing, which I think ray tracing should also be kind of put by the wayside because it's kind of, I'm over it. But if you want to do that, let's say Cyberpunk is the best example because the path tracing is phenomenal in that game. You need a 4090, and even at 1080p, not using upscaling methods, okay, it still only gets maybe 70, 80 FPS at 1080p, I think. I could be wrong, but I mean, path tracing is no joke. So, you mean to tell me that if I want native resolution, top graphics, that I'm gonna have to spend $1,500 for 1080p resolution? Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna do that. That's why, and then the developers just fall back on the whole upscaling methods like DLSS and FSR to do the rest of the work, and that's just lazy. Optimize your games. They're not crutches. This guy is relatively easy because it's like a lot of his abilities are pretty readable. But I feel like I'm reverting back to thinking that 1080p is a great resolution. On the right size screen, 1080p looks fantastic. On my monitor over here, my 21.5 inch, it's clean. A crisp, clean, clear image. I love it. On this monitor, it's still pretty good. It's a 24 inch, so it's not that much bigger, but it's enough to kind of just get 1080p to where it's like, okay, now we're starting to see it break down a little bit. Now, granted, of course, that's why I like playing on console, because the consoles are doing some upscaling themselves, or at least they're cleaning up the image at the system level, outputting the resolution at 1080p, but, you know, being smart about it and making it look decent at least. Whereas if I had my PC and I was playing on my PC and I go raw pixels, I could easily tell you that it does not look as good. So there's some sort of level of rendering that the PlayStation 5 and the PS4 that they did at a system level where it cleaned up the image pretty well. Some internal upscaling, if you will. So, you know, 1080p game being played on a PlayStation doesn't look as bad as a 1080p game being played on a PC, I would dare say. But one way or another, I think we moved really fast away from 1080p because not only is it easier to push than 4K, but you can make it can look really good if it's like treated well. I think I would say I'm okay with the fact that 1440p became, I guess, the normal resolution that people play at. Not necessarily the standard, because I think still to this day, more people play at 1080p than at 4K or 1440p. But 1440p is at least a nice middle ground. And if my monitor was 1440p, sure. That'd be fine. Yeah, I'd play at 1440p. It's cleaner. Still even easier to run than 4K, but I don't know, man. I think people are sleeping on 1080p for some reason. You know, because like when you think about it, and this is just esports professionals, but like, what resolution do you think they play at? I guarantee you a lot of them play at 1080p. Because 1080p allows for even higher frame rates. 1440p is getting there, so a lot of them are probably going to that, but the large majority of them are definitely still playing at 1080p because it affords them a lot higher frame rates. I'm fairly certain that the highest frame rate monitor these days is, I think it's a 1080p, and it runs at like 580 frames a second or something like that, or 580 hertz or something like that, something ridiculous. For no reason. It's absolutely doing that for absolutely no reason. 580 frames is like, at that point, diminishing returns takes over, and now you're just, can you even see it? You know, if you're going from like 120 to 580, yeah, you'll see the difference. But If you're going from 240 to 580, there's a difference for sure, but it's kind of just pointless. It's minuscule. It doesn't really do anything for you. That's why I say, like, for me, 120 is enough. 240 is nice. I've seen 240. 240 looks good, but but 120 is enough for you to be competitive if you want to be competitive in a shooter. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. That's just my thought on it. Oh, I'm an idiot, dude. I don't remember this fight. I just lost my mind there. I had the smallest spot right there. I don't know, man. I'm going back to 1080p because I just think it's on the right screen. It looks good, man. It really does. Especially on my Asus over to my left. That was possibly, it was my first monitor I ever bought, and it was one of the best monitors I ever bought, which is saying something that it's lasted this long, no issues whatsoever. Oh, and it still looks that good. Like 21.5 inch is the sweet spot for sure. Like I said, 24-inch still a little too big, just slightly over the sweet spot, but it's not terrible. But after 24-inch, dude, you should not be getting a 1080p TV at like 50 inches. That's ridiculous. That just doesn't make any sense. Oh, okay. Well, I've been saying pass on everything, but apparently I got me something. At least I'm not in 4th place on the damage, or I'm in 2nd place on damage scale, but I'm at least I've got more aggro than the healer, which is what I want, obviously. I should have more aggro than the healer, but I was able to claw myself back out of 4th place. That's what I'm trying to say, even though I died. Usually once you die as a DPS, the healer tends to take the 3rd slot because, you know, they're healing of the aggro meter. So yeah, once I remember the mechanics of this guy, he's super easy. Yeah, my shield is good for 1 hit. That carbuncle shield is like literally nothing. Oh, wow. Okay. Right at the end. Awesome. Oh, I didn't get a chance to actually, like, commend the healer. Oh, well. That was terrible. I did awful. All right, how do I change Carbuncle? How do I change my Binky Boo? Oh, wow. Yeah, I forgot your Chocobo can actually be at your side. But I almost never do, so. I'd have to look this up. Let's sign up for the next one. Here we go. We got trials. Trials are usually quick to ping, so shouldn't take too long. But that's... Oh, and I found out today that there was a leak, possible leak of the new AMD graphics cards. The 8800 XT. And if the leaks are to be believed, if they're even real, it's not looking good. Because they talked about how, I don't remember who the article was written by, but it was like it was a tech reviewer type of article, and they talked about how when they tested the 6800 versus the 7800, you know, even though the 7800 had less compute units than the 6800 XT, because of the new RDNA 3 architecture in the 7800 XT, it did better than the 6800 XT, even though the 6800 had more compute units. Well, as it turns out, the new 8800 XT has less compute units, I think, than the 7800 XT or 6800 or whatever. Whichever one it was. It has less compute units than an older GPU, which is concerning. But it's possible it's another situation where, just like the 7800, the 8800 is just more efficient, and so it will perform better, and they don't really need to add more compute units. We'll have to see. Let me see if I can pull that up, because I looked it up on my phone, so it should be in my browser history. I think. Yep, there it is. It's by PC Games N. That's okay. So the RDNA 4 architecture graphics card will compete with NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 5070. So it's weird how AMD cannot seem to compete with NVIDIA's top end ever. The 8800 XT or the 7800 or the 800 series card is supposed to be the one step down from like the top end. So you had the 7800 XT and then the 7900 XT, and then you had the XTX, which was supposed to compete with the 4090, which it didn't. It more competed with the 4080. But you think the 800 series should be competing with like the 4080, being that it's like basically one step down from the top. But it never is. They're competing with the 4070 or the 70 series on the NVIDIA cards with their 800 series. It just doesn't make any sense. So they are saying, though, that if the rumors are to be believed, though, the 8800 XT ray tracing performance should be in line with the 4080, which is really good. Which means AMD has improved their ray tracing capabilities far faster than NVIDIA has. But NVIDIA, of course, were the ones who pioneered it. So they had a lot of things to learn. AMD is just, you know, taking from NVIDIA and improving upon the tech on their end. So they, of course, would be able to go at a faster pace because NVIDIA's already figured it out. Now they just need to take that technology and, you know, do it themselves. However, the latest spec rumors put the new AMD GPU in the same category as the RX 7800 XT, but with hopefully some improvements to ray tracing performance. So it's possible. So there's the other thing. It's possible that the 8800 XT is no more than just an increase in ray tracing performance rather than, you know, graphical improvements or, you know, performance capabilities, which is unfortunate. So really what this is saying is you could literally go back to like a 6800 XT and you'd be fine if that's, you know, if you're playing at 1440p. I mean, you could even use it for 4K, I suppose. But the estimated specs allegedly from this leak is 64 compute units, which is less, which are the main building blocks of the AMD GPU. That's a drop in 8 compared to the 6800 and an increase in 4 compared to the 7800. So the 7800 only had 60 compute units. But the 6800, they said it's a drop in 8, which that means the 6800 had 72 compute units. But as I said before, with their testing, with PC Games End testing, they said that the 7800 still performed better than the 6800 because it had more efficiency in the new architecture. Of course, AMD's always been top dog when it comes to VRAM, so this card will have 16 gigs of VRAM, DDR6. It'll be on the new RDNA 4 architecture. So, and the stream processor is about 4096, which is pretty standard, if I'm not mistaken. So, it'll be pretty much the same. It just is probably going to be more efficient. But if this is the case, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I might look to see if I can get a 6800 XT for cheap. Because they're out of the 7800 XTs on their website, and that's like a $500 card. Which is not bad. I would pay $500 to be able to, you know, max out my graphics at 1080p. But at the same time, I kind of just want to wait. Because, why is my carbuncle not out? What the hell? Oh, right. I forgot about that guy. That dude just stood there and took it. Level 80, but I have my summons don't have their special abilities yet. I don't know what this means. I guess. Oh, I see. So when it has the pause, you just don't move. If it has that play button, then you're supposed to be moving around, so you go, okay, I get it now. I'm good. I got it. It's fine. Darkness must be destroyed. Man, some of the guys took a lot of damage there. Oh, we gotta go on this side. That was close. I was like, what the hell we need to do here? I didn't see the... Oh, shit. Yeah. I didn't see that coming either. One healer's down. Gotta get the other healer up first. I don't remember this fight at all. I remember fighting him, I just don't remember the fight. There you go. And then the other healer can help pick them up. Thank you, sir.
must be destroyed.
Uh-oh. I don't have... Am I dead again? What the hell? I was in the circle! That's some horseshit, dude. I was in the circle. I shouldn't have taken any damage there. Nah, we might as well just wipe. But see, here's the thing. That's what I like about this community. People in this don't give up very easily. I've had a couple times where warriors they just tank it out because the warrior is ridiculous. Oh, alright, so... There we go. Figured I'd help out. Dude. Clutch healers.
Be gone, Sword of Shadow!
Well, this will help me get my MP back. Oh, right. We have to... Oh, man, I forgot about this. We have to spam a button here. Dude, it's 11:22 already? What the... No joke, I haven't been paying attention to the time. Holy crap, dude. Ugh. Has to be a face button. Sucked. I was hoping I could just, like, run my finger around the face buttons and it would work, but it didn't work that way. Dude, he's so epic. I love the fact that they're calling back to the older Final Fantasies. It does suck we can't skip this, but whatever.
To me, warriors of light! I am salvation given form. Mankind's first hero and his final hope. For victory, I render up my all. Your demise will be ours.
Uh-oh. That wasn't what we were supposed to do. I'm not sure what we were supposed to do there. Dude, is this a standard? What are we in? Yeah, no, it would say on the right. Okay, the seat of sacrifice is this. It would say on the right side whether it's like a different version.
This battle shall be our
Tanks need
last.
to LB that ish. What?
Darkness must be destroyed. Gleaming steel, light my path.
Oh, he's on that side. Good. It'll be nice to see if I can. I'm gonna try and find out if I can push any other buttons other than the base buttons, but I doubt it. I have my doubts. I think I'll push the square button instead of the X button. The X button, for whatever reason, feels a bit tougher to push that fast. See, there's nothing you... Oh, no, it's supposed to be... You can't push any other button. That's weird. I was pushing square and it was moving like I was pushing it. I have no idea. Erzine time in real-time match. Now they don't. Alright, so... What do we do now? I've completely... I don't remember this fight at all.
You! It cannot be!
Like, I feel like we're supposed to fight our doppelgangers or something. Oh, tanks are supposed to limit break. That's what LB does.
Warriors of light!
So the tank needs to limit break this guy before he smashes us to pieces?
I am salvation given form. Mankind's first hero and his final hope. For victory, I render up my all.
Okay.
Your demise
So what do we
will
do?
be ours.
Cycle hotbars, holding R1. What? Uh-oh. I'm confused as to what we're supposed to be doing. Oh, there's timing on that one. I see. Well, this is a thing. We only have 47 minutes left. I say only, but see how long it's taken us to get to that point. I'm tired of pushing the X button. No. You know, if I had my back buttons actually programmed, or if I had the back buttons attached, I could make one of them X and just, you know, spam it. I don't know how fast I could do that. We get him down to half health pretty quickly, but that's when he starts all that, so. I took a lot more damage there than the last time. It's okay, I had Phoenix out to keep me warm.
Be gone, spawn of shadow. Darkness must be destroyed.
Oh, I didn't even notice that it was gonna be. See, I gotta look and see where the hell those indications are. I gotta pay attention to that more.
Like my power.
It's been fire every single time at that point, so it's like I didn't think I had to move. It's so annoying when it's not the same one. Does it multiple times in a row, and then it just doesn't. It's such a dick move. The same thing every single time until it's not, and then it's just like, well. I keep forgetting that I put Ruin 4 in that combo. I don't know why I keep pushing it. To be fair, I could just take Ruin 4 off my palette because, you know, even when I cast, or when I'm fighting groups, I do cast it, but it's still only single target. It's not like it changes it, so. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna try and do two fingers. Just like that sort of thing. I don't think it's gonna go any better, but we'll see. I don't know if you can actually fail there, because it's very clear that it's going down fast. I don't know if you can actually fail, because I was pushing the wrong button before, and it went all the way down and just kept fighting back up by itself while I was pushing the wrong button. So, I don't know. Yeah, I was unaware that you had to actually, like, that the tanks had to pop the limit break.
To me, Warriors of light.
I gotta see if there... I don't think there's another ability that uses the
Salvation given
Aether Flow gauge like Ruin 4 does. I'm pretty sure that's the only ability I have that does that.
and his final hope. For victory, I render up my all.
Which is unfortunate because that means there's nothing for groups. There's nothing to use against groups. That might have been too early. That might have been too early. I'm gonna put my shield on even though it won't make a difference. Ooh. That was... Alright, he did it that time.
Still stand.
That was good. Alright.
Sword of shadow.
I think we got this. We got it this time. It's Blizzard, okay. Oh.
Darkness must be destroyed.
Ooh, that was close. Oh, damn it, dude. Ugh. Healers are definitely keeping us alive for sure. I mean, obviously that's their job, but you know what I mean. They're working overtime right now. Uh-oh. Shit. I tried to keep it at an angle that wouldn't hit anybody, but that was not easy when they were all bunched together. Yeah, that was my bad.
My soul knows no surrender.
Dude, I don't remember this fight being this hard. I've definitely done it.
Hope, grant me strength.
Transcends its limits. Oh, I didn't have the thing. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get hit. Ow. Alright, he got back up. Uh-oh. Now one of the healers is down.
Steel, like my path.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Alright, we got it. We're fine. Dude, what the fuck? I don't remember any of this. Fire. Gotta run. Gotta move. Nope, never mind. I don't know what that means then. Oh no, we don't have to. No, we don't move during fire. Idiot.
Darkness must be destroyed.
Okay, luckily I don't... Uh-oh. Okay. No, it's the lesser of all the evils. No. Dude, I'm doing everything I can to help pick people up. It's nuts. One of the tanks is still down, unfortunately.
Be gone! Spawn of shadow!
Oh. What's he doing? Fire. We almost have everybody back up again. And we do. Alright. We haven't had everybody up this whole time. It's been a slog with this one.
Darkness must be destroyed!
I mean, I was standing still. I didn't take too much damage, I suppose. I mean, the limit break didn't do anything, unfortunately.
My duty! No, not yet! Surrender.
Oh my god, dude. I cannot believe we stuck that out. We got so close to death. The healers did everything, dude. Nuts. That was insanity. Dude, how is it that I've already almost gone 2 hours and, dude, we're only at 125. I gotta go to the bathroom. Be right back. We might have time for one more thing. I will give myself a little credit, and in the fact that if I didn't pick those guys up, that could have possibly ended. So I'll give myself a little credit in picking up the people that I did, so that way we could continue. Definitely not doing that. We don't have enough time for even a normal raid. Well, that sucks. I did not expect... Yeah, see, you know what? We'll probably do... Crap. I think it was this one that I actually was okay with. This one, no. This one, I think... no, definitely not this one. I remember that stupid cactuar at the beginning. So I guess we'll just do this one if we can get into it. It's 5 minutes, so... and that'll be the last thing we do. I can't believe... I guess it's not possible to get the currency cap in 2 hours. The hell was that? The front line gives us 20, but if I go... Yeah, so it's like 10 per. There's crystalline conflict, though. I like... It's Seal Rock, which we haven't been to yet. We went to... What the heck is this? Okay, it's that. I think we were actually... Yeah, we were in the Fields of Glory. I don't remember there being snow, though. Well, either way. I do like the PvP in this game. It's really good. But frontline. The hell? I don't know what happened. I wasn't done reading the article. Okay, so going back to the new 8800 XT. So it's got it's 8 less compute units compared to the 6800 XT, and then 4 more than the 7800 XT. That doesn't mean the new GPU will necessarily be slower than 6800 in the tests. This is where they talk about their tests between the 7800 and 6800. If we assume AMD sticks to the same number of stream processors per compute unit as its last 2 generations, that would mean the Radeon 8800 has 4096 stream processors compared with the 3840 on the 7800. Kepler L2 also claims that Radeon 8800 XT will have the same 16 gigs of VRAM, along with 64 megabytes of Infinity Cache, matching the cache spec in 7800 and 6800, or 7800 XT, while the 6800 had 128. Dude, the 6800 just sounds like a monster GPU. It's got double the Infinity Cache. So why the hell would I ever go even for a 7800 XT if it's got more Infinity Cache, more compute units, which means more stream processors? I don't understand that. And then they talk about the 8600 specs, not an XT, but just 8600. 32 compute units, so half. It's basically the mid-tier GPU, if anything. 32 computers with the same, which with the same assumptions as above would give 2048 stream processors, same core spec as the current 7600. 8600 will have the same 8 gigs of VRAM, which is a disappointment for a new GPU in 2025 if it's true, particularly when the new Intel Arc B58. Yeah, they're going to let Intel beat them with that. All in all, it looks like a pretty unadventurous retread through AMD's last few GPU generations with a new architecture. The memory configs look the same, and the numbers of compute units are either the same or in the same ballpark. If these specs are genuine and AMD really wants to compete against NVIDIA RTX 5000 series with them, then the ray tracing performance from RDNA 4 will need to not only beat the RTX 4000 series, but also be in line with NVIDIA's next-gen GPUs, such as the RTX 5070. Even if the ray tracing performance is competitive, AMD will also have to price the new GPUs aggressively to compete against NVIDIA, which after the last few years has developed an extremely strong brand among PC gamers. If AMD really wants to capture 40 to 50% of the GPU market by focusing on mid-range, as AMD Senior VP Jack Hunya, I don't know how to say his last name, has stated, then it's going to have to nail the pricing. Yeah. Well, that's the thing that AMD's always had over NVIDIA is they've got the mid-range market down like a science. Like, they've got the mid-range GPUs on lockdown. A lot of people, I mean, I would go with a mid-range AMD GPU. Like, I wanted to go with the 7800 XT because it was $50 cheaper than a 4070, but still on the same performance level. But like I said, you know, I'm back to 1080p. I would just be looking to play at native resolution. I mean, even my 5500 XT, I looked at it today. I updated Cyberpunk. I went in there. I don't know when they made this possible, but my 5500 XT can use frame generation, FSR3 frame generation. I thought I could have swore they said that's only available for their 7000 series cards, but now all of a sudden, oh, Cyberpunk's been updated to use frame generation, FSR3 frame generation, and my card can use it. It was unbelievable. I'm like, that is so cool. So if that's the case, if my card, a 5000 series card, can do it, then if I get like the 6800 XT with its more compute units, more stream processors, more memory cache, with 128 megabytes of cache, then I'm just going to look for a secondhand 6800 XT, like, and hopefully it's cheaper. I don't want to go secondhand market. I'll just use Newegg, and hopefully they'll have a good pricing, but if not, I don't know. I don't really trust people to... Maybe I'll go to eBay, because at least eBay has a guarantee to... Like, the product has to be delivered, otherwise I get my money back. Delivered as advertised. Yeah, I'd probably go eBay, to be honest. Just for safety's sake. And I don't trust people enough to go meet them somewhere. No thanks. Plus, I'm not on Facebook. I definitely refuse to go to Craigslist. Craigslist still looks like... I'm sure it still looks like it's from the 90s. And I don't trust anything that's that old. Or I should say I don't trust any website that's that old. I mean, hell, I'm from the 90s. I don't trust me. What? I was right next to it. thing I was able to cast it before that thing died. Dragoon. Yeah, Dragoon does a lot of damage, from what I remember. Man, I got a big weekend ahead of me, man. Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up, and hopefully I'll wake up on time. I'll probably, to be fair, I'm probably gonna set an alarm, because I want to be able to get up at least out of bed at 8 so I can get my workout in, and then at 12:30 I'm going to Dave & Buster's to celebrate Jeremy's birthday. Hang out with him and his friends for a little bit. And then Sunday, I've got my voiceover class that I signed up for. And then the Bills play the Rams at 4:25. Oh, shit. I got a jam-packed weekend, and I'm gonna definitely work on Skyrim, the 100th episode. I haven't been working on it lately. I've been very, I wouldn't say lazy, but very choosy about what videos to be working on. You know, and I need quite a few hours set aside for Skyrim, so it's really been like I haven't been working on it as much as I should have. Good thing I saw it that time. I just want my chest piece to drop. My chest and pants. No, feet. Chest and feet. That's all I need. That's all I need. I've already got all the accessories from this place. It'd be nice to get the chest and feet. See? Except for this. I obviously can't have two of the same ring. Not when they're unique, so. Unfortunately, I'm still stuck with a level 100, but I'll probably just purchase, or level 99 I should say, but I'll probably just purchase a ring from, a different ring from the marketplace. But yeah, you can, you know, after reading that article, you can see, and even Nvidia is kind of like going that path as well, how it's starting to get to a point where it's diminishing returns. You know, there's only so much they can do in improving their graphics technology. Now they have to now they have to choose what they want to focus on. And in this case, it seems like both AMD and NVIDIA, which NVIDIA's had a couple generations of it, just kind of want to focus on improving their ray tracing capabilities. Which, you know, if that's the case with AMD's new 8000 series, then great, you know, like compete with NVIDIA on that level. But I mean, ray tracing is really not the interest of a lot of people. Not a lot of people give a crap about it. And I've started to give a lot less of a crap about it. If it's implemented correctly, then great, but the large majority of the games today just don't implement it right, and it looks awful. It takes away from the game rather than add to it. Because either it was done wrong, or it breaks something in the game that normally it wouldn't, you know, wouldn't be broken. And a lot of, you know, a lot of ray tracing techniques are really, they don't add a whole lot, like ray trace, ambient occlusion, shadows. There was the boots, but they weren't mine. Go figure. I think the two things that really add an impact, or make the biggest impact on a game's visuals, is ray trace global illumination and ray trace reflections. Those two ray tracing techniques have the greatest, in my opinion, the greatest impact on visual upgrades. God, what a dick. I'm dead. Oh my god, that was close. Oh, here we go. I can't see, Titan, come on. That's the second time that's happened. I call in Titan at the wrong time, and I can't even see the freaking whichever way my freaking hand is pointing. Did 35,000 damage, nice. Nothing for me. Yeah. Chest and boots. Chest and boots. That's all I need. I've only seen one. Or was that a pair of boots? Yeah. 2 pairs of boots. Neither one of them for me. I'm wondering if they even have DPS magic user boots. I don't think they do. Or chest piece. Because if they do, the drop rate is astronomically low for some reason. Everybody else is getting all their gear except me. It took me a long time just to get the pieces that I have. The accessories were one thing. Those didn't really take very long to get. But everything else, the hat, the gloves, the pants, those all took forever for some reason. And now it's taking even longer for the chest and the boots. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I'm right here, you stupid idiot. Oh my god. I don't even know what word I just said there. It's supposed to be idiot, but then it came out like idiot. And the funny thing is, I'm not really that tired, actually. But I'm going to go lay down. I'm probably going to watch a few videos until I go to sleep. Oh, yeah. Once I got the hang of this fight, it really wasn't that bad. Giant jackrabbit. That's essentially what he is. He's gonna turn around. Wanted to get that off first. All right, here we go. I got the hang of that this time. Know exactly how to avoid that now, at least. Uh-oh. I have barely a, yep. I'm good. That's part of your sequence, Adam. You're an idiot. Be careful not to fall off the edge. I probably should have just stayed over here anyway. Back this way. Careful, Adam. Don't fall off the edge. Okay, well, don't touch that either. Actually, I'm going to stay over here because the next thing he's going to do is do that thing. That way I'm just preemptively already over here and I don't have to move. See? Oh, he fell off. Shit. Yeah, I know how that feels. I gotta say, I never thought I'd get used to actually paying attention to people's health bars and actually, like, getting good at recognizing when somebody's down and, you know, helping out the healers by picking them up. But damn it, have I gotten better at that? I'm on top of that shit because I'm like, you know, these healers need help. They just, like, and I'm aware of the fact that the healer just res somebody. That's something I never thought I'd actually, like, you know, get used to either. See, there's another set of legs. But I obviously don't need the legs. Hey, we got the thing. That's something I never thought I'd actually get used to, is recognizing when the healers have actually used their resurrection spell and, you know, they're out of it. They, you know, they more than likely can't cast it quickly. Like, you know, I use swift cast and then it immediately, it makes the resurrection spell an instant rather than a cast time, which is why I have that macro. But yeah, let me do this. Oh no, stop. Because I'm used to it being there, we're gonna do this. There we go. Thank you. Holy crap. But I never thought I'd get used to that. But I'm paying attention. I'm like, okay, that healer's used their they've used one resurrection. So like in a group of like we did with the trial, where there's two healers, I'm aware of the fact that one healer used their, like, how many resurrection spells were used, and then it's like, okay, I can help out now and use mine, so on and so forth. But I am going to change the macro to have swift cast as the icon, because I want to be able to see when that's ready, because swift cast cooldown is, that's not it. It's a roll. 40 seconds. So that way I know that I am able to do an instant res again. But anyway, so we got to 175 out of 450. Obviously, if we took the time and did the main scenario, which nobody does, we get another 50. We do alliance raids, we get 50. We do normal raids, we get 20. And then we do front lines, we get 20. If we do all those, then yeah, we'd get a decent amount right off the bat from doing the daily duty finder. I'm actually, real quick, because I got talking about graphics cards, I'm curious about whether or not Newegg has decent pricing for the 6800 XT or not. Since we're on the subject. Because the 7800 XT is... Yeah, okay. Alright. I figured this would happen. Brand new ones are going for like $900, $1,000. They're not even worth that. If you wanted an actually... A real priced one, you'd have to buy used or refurbed, which I don't trust either of those. So, because the 6800 XT is not the main card anymore, of course, the price went up. Shocker. There's a refurbed one for $399, which would be good, by Power Color. Here's one for $389 by ASRock, but it's all out of stock. $379. Yeah. Which, that's unfortunate. So if I was to go to 7000 series, obviously the 7800 XT is the one I'd be looking for. Because I don't think I should be going any more than that. Look at this. You got Gigabyte's version is $760. But then right below that, the Sapphire Pulse is $469, so under MSRP. What the fuck, Gigabyte? Sapphire Nitro Plus, $499, which is MSRP. The Acer has graphics cards? Acer Bifrost is $479, when regularly it's $559, so you got $80 off there, which is quite a steal. Yeston, never even heard of that brand. Got some wild colors on it. $559. Acer Nitro is $469 base price. There's no sale there. There's Asus. So yeah, like there's a bunch of ones. I think I added one to my parts list, and it's the white one. It's a white one. Yeah, there's the X, and it's out of stock already. Awesome. Oh, I also decided, I didn't realize they had a lower end Arc GPU, Intel Arc GPU, but there's a A310, which is low power, low profile, doesn't need its own power source sort of thing. So that makes me happy. So instead of getting the A380, which also was a low profile card, this one is a little cheaper. It's $100. The A380 is running around probably 120 by now. Still, maybe 120, 130. This one's at $100, and it still has the encoder or the codec that I want. So I'll just go with the A310. Pop that bad boy in one of the bottoms, or one of the other X16 16X slots, and be off to the races with that. This really sucks. Like, I didn't think I'd go with XFX, but when I saw that they had a white 7800 XT, I was like, that's it right there. And it's out of stock. This item is currently out of stock, and it may or may not be restocked. Well, based on the fact that there are leaks about the new graphics cards, I have a feeling that a lot of these are probably not going to be restocked, and the price is going to go way up. Look at this. There's a GeForce RTX 4060 8GB for $300, but I know for a fact that the 4060 is useless. So anyway, yeah, 6800 XT, not even possible. You got the 7900 XT, and I'd like to get it directly from AMD, but they are out of everything except their XTX, I think, because of course they are. The 7800 XT, where I could, I could get it at MSRP of $500, it's out. Yeah, the XTX is literally the only card they have on their own website. So it's like, you guys make these things. Why can't you just make more? The new cards are coming out soon, so I guess I'll just have to wait. I mean, I was probably gonna wait anyway. I don't have $500 to spend on a graphics card that I'm on a system that I don't play on. So anyway, that's enough. I want to thank everybody for joining me this evening. I appreciate your time and attention as always. And please join me again on Tuesday for more Battlefield. We're still chugging away at that Ghost Maker crossbow. I did play a little bit of it today, and I got it to level 24. So, you know, we're one step closer, but we still have 16 levels to go. So, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it takes a bit. So, it's going to be a handful of games. But we're going to have fun, because that's what we do here. But until then, I'm Adam Wolf. This is Final Fantasy XIV, and I'll see you guys later.